Hey guys! In this video I'm working on my February bullet journal spreads, which are in theme of The Little Prince. I took inspiration from both the book and the movie that came out in 2015. I did my best to make my illustrations look like those in the book. They are very simple, and even though it's not my usual style of drawing, I did my best. I was inspired by the movie in terms of composition, so I did recreate some of the movie scenes in style similar to the book. For calendar page, I chose a scene where the little prince meets the fox. It is a scene I remember the most from when I read the book for the first time, which was maybe 15 years ago. To fill up the space, I placed his planet on the top of the page and I tried to include there everything from his world. So there is a baobab, volcano, and of course the rose in a glass dome. All illustrations are done in watercolor and then finished with colored pencils. As a last step, I'm outlining everything with micron pen to make it look similar to the book. I kept the book on this side for the whole time as a reference for both the drawing style and for all the headings. Calendar is also in a minimal style as not to disturb the illustrations too much. There are 4 illustrations to show you today, so for the video being not too long, I'm showing you some parts in real time and some sped up, just to give you general idea of my process. It's nothing special, so you're not missing out on anything. I've had to wait for the watercolors to dry every time I painted in something, so it took me a few days to finish all the illustrations, and that's why the footage is all over the place. This spread is for the sleep and habits tracker, and I'm doing scene where the little prince meets the businessman who is obsessed with counting and recounting all the stars. I was a bit more familiar with the style by now, and I went all over with the books and papers scattered around, and those made this illustration the most enjoyable to work on, and it quickly became my favorite, which is awesome because I'll be looking at it during whole month. I did use same colors for the headings so they wouldn't stand out as much. Following two spreads are my daily entries, and February is awesome because I can fit all 28 days in exactly 4 pages. For the first 14 days I did a scene where he leaves behind his little planet and his rose. I chose this one mostly because it was easy to do and I was tired, so you can see I did not spend much time on this one. For the last 14 days of the month, I did a scene where he discovers his rose is not the only one in the world. But it also might be a scene where he realizes that she actually is the only rose for him. This was also very quick painting and I think it turned out nice, especially after I filled in all the white spaces between the bushes with colored pencils. Lastly, I just stamped all dates in faded blue ink. It works well with the first illustration, but not with the second one. I should have used green or maybe even red one there. The last spread is for my workouts and the remaining space is for notes with this little and very effortless painting of boa constrictor, digesting and elephant. For the workouts, I'm using same style as usual, it's only flipped on the side. That way I discovered I have perfect space for everything I want to keep track of. This is my February bullet journal. I wanted to do this theme for a long time, and even though I am not completely satisfied with all my spreads, I am happy I finally had the chance to work on this. Thank you so much for watching, see you next time, bye!